So ISAAP has a global standard. And although this is based on UK and European regulations, we actually adjust those to suit any country in which we carry out our accreditation and certification schemes. And of course, there are challenges with this along the lines of language, phraseology. Even when we're speaking the same language, the phraseology can confuse us. Local regulations, local customs and practices. But the aim, of course, is to achieve the same outcome to the same standard, no matter which country is being assessed. So there's probably a good example of where differences lie and how we overcome them would be the one of fire risk assessment. So, of course, in the UK, we're all familiar with what a fire risk assessment is and how every building offering accommodation needs to have a fire risk assessment in place. And a fire risk assessment actually shows that the building is safe in terms of its construction and the way it's used. So other countries won't have such a thing possibly, but as long as we can prove through assessing that the same outcomes are achieved, in other words, that the construction of the building has been verified, that the procedures that go on within it are safe and in line with our expectations of what fire safety management standards should be, then that's how we get over that. It may not be called a fire risk assessment, it'll be called something else, it'll be done differently, but the same output is achieved. We won't accredit if our global standard has not been met. But again, there's gap analysis, agreed action plans and timescales, and we help people to understand what the process requires. We help them to get through it. Really, year one is the most difficult, and after that, everybody understands what's required. We stay ahead of the curve for changes to legal requirements. We make it our business to do so. Anything that affects accommodation standards, especially health and safety related, so that we can help all providers comply with the regulations and achieve their chosen accreditation.